Well, let's have some fun with this Sketchpad lab. We're going to construct some figures to scale and demonstrate side, side, side on this page. Hey, wait a minute, I need my toolbar over here. That's right. And I want you to make a triangle ABC with these given sides. Now, I gave you AB at 35, and you see I scaled PH to it. So this is going to be fun. Common Core says we're supposed to do some modeling, so here it goes. Now, look at these numbers. All right, AB is 35. What other side touches A? Well, I guess that would be CA. That's going to be 28. So let's do this. Just like we did for side, side, side construction, snap, circle on A, passing through B. Okay? Double click on A. That means you're marking a center of dilation in this case. I'm going to select the circle, transformers. I'm going to dilate. Now I could simplify the ratio, but let's just put it in exactly with the numbers we're given. Now, it always comes up 1 to 2 by default, but we're going to do this. AB is 35, and we're going to dilate it to, what did we say, 28. Yeah, 28. So there you go. If AB is 28, this circle has a radius of, if this is 35, this is a radius of 28. That's how it works. So go ahead and hide this one now. Select it, Command H, because you don't want to get confused. And you can see where we're going with this. B to A. Hey, this looks really familiar. And we're going to double click, double click on the B, center of dilation, transformers, and we're going to dilate again. And what are we going to dilate? Well, that's going to be, BC is supposed to be 21. So type in 21, 21 to 35. There's my dilation. Again, I'm going to hide the undilated because I don't need it. Now, C can be on either this intersection or the one down there. But for the sake of making it, most people are going to put it there. I'll just say that. And C, G, no good, G. I'm going to change that to C because I said we're going to have C. Now you see, you've got the triangle right now. All you've got to do, well, draw in some segments and maybe hide your construction marks. All right? Beauteous. Now I'm going to hide those. And see, again, it's a scale model. This is looking really cool. So now, let's go over here on the PH. And I'm going to build a scale model with these particular sides. What other side touches P? Well, that would be WP, 15. So I'm going to dilate around P. That is, I'm going to shrink this compass from a gap of 20, transformers, dilate, and I'm going to make it 15 to 20. How's that? How do you like that? 15 to 20. You could have used 3/4, but we're sticking with what we're given. Hide the non-dilated circle, and there you go again. From H, snap to P, snap. And I'm going to double click here. I'm going to dilate this one. Now watch what happens here. HW is 25. Okay. Dilate, and as you'd expect, 25 to 20, the circle actually gets bigger. So, hide the original circle that's not dilated, and there you go. That's your figure. Now again, you've got 2 intersections, but I guess for easy squeezy, most people are going to pick this one. So let's go with that one. We've got WPH. This must be the big W. We already got an H, so let's put that W in there. Really cool. Hey, we're almost there. Let's see. Let's draw some of this stuff. And there you go. Now this class easily performed this in, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. So it's, if you get practice on these machines, you can go really lickety split. And I'm going to make my line width thick. I just think it looks better. Now what you could do, which would make it look really cool, you can take the label tool and you can click on it. See, it's going to be a lowercase letter, as it should be, but I'm going to replace that. I'm going to replace that with a number, with a measurement. So I'm going to call that 28, and I'm going to mess around with the fonts. Yeah, I want it to look good. Make it look good. Come on, you only take geometry once, I hope. So there you go. Let's get on this. BC, what do you got for BC? 21. Sweet. How about WP? Well, WP is 15. And there we go. Here it's going to be 25. Now, if we are going to pursue the side, side, side similarity, if we're going to have that, the only way it can work, we've got to line up these, well, we're going to line up the three sides, the triangle on the left, the one on the right. But we're going to do it this way. Let's go mama bear, papa bear, baby. No, actually, let's start with baby bear. Take the smallest side there, the 21. Compare it to the smallest side here, 15. All right, so I'm going to put in 21 and to 15. Oh, it's always doing that. And then I'm going to take the middle side, the 20H, compare that to the 20. Okay, you with me? So 20H, and we're going to compare this to 20. And finally, the grande, the large sizes, I'm going to go 35, and I'm going to compare that to 25. Nice. Now, if this proportion is true, we have side, side, side similarity. So let's check it out. I'm going to say Command C, click off, Command V, because I'm going to take this and simplify all these. Let's simplify all these ratios. What do we got here? Let me see. We got 3's, right? So divide out the 3's, and what do you got? You got 7 and 5, right? Divide out the 7's. Divide out the 4's. What do you got there? 7, 5. Divide out the 5's. What do you got? 7 and 5. So heavens to Murgatroyds, you can see this. All these ratios are the same. This is confirming by side, side, side that these two triangles are similar. It even gives us a scale factor. The big one to the wee one, 7 to 5. Hey, that's kind of cool. So I'm going to say 7 to 5. This is a fun activity. We're going to do another in a little bit. Maybe we want to see this. We could swing this sucker around like this, and maybe pick up the P and put it on here. And hey, this alignment helps us see the similarity better. Check that out. I like that. And we can see the W corresponds to the B, H corresponds to the A, and the C corresponds to the P. When I orient them the same way, it's easy squeezy. So A, B, C, H, W, P. And we'll say that's done. Awesomeness. So, okay, well, that wasn't so bad. But you got one more to do, then you can turn it in. Easy assignment today. That was side, side, side similarity. Don't forget the little tilde on the end. Now let's go to side, angle side similarity. Again, not congruence. Same thing as with congruence, we've got this whole included angle business. So we're going to make something fun here. We've got EF. See, and these are, again, scaled. And QL, so these are going to work out. It helps to have that set up, so this takes too much time for the students to build that. So let's do this. We're going to have the like angles on E and Q. So I'm going to start here on E. Well, if I double click it, that sets it both as a center of dilation, and it also sets it for a center of rotation. So what are we going to do here? We could go either order. You see, EF is 21, DE is 12. So I could select this point F, transform, dilate, and I'm going to say 12 to 21. So I've dilated this. Oh, ruh-roh, I forgot to record this. Oh, dang it. I forgot to record the angle. So let's hang on a second. We got to do that. 1, 2, 3. So you got to click on the points in that order. Remember, the second one's the vertex and sweeping counterclockwise. Construct or transform, mark angle, right? Now, so again, you select the vertex and then 2 points in a counterclockwise orientation and mark angle. Oh, whoa, what did I do there? No, wait, scratch that. I'm really messed up here. No, 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. The middle one is the vertex. Transform, mark angle. Gosh, if I had a better editor, I'd chop that out. So now, double click on E. Now select this dilated point, which represents a distance of 12. Transformers, and I'm going to rotate. by marked angle. And there it is. So even though that'll say F double prime, called it, we're going to call it, what do we say, D. So change it to D. And let's make it 36. There you go. That looks pretty. Now, you'll know you succeeded because right now you've got a triangle that does this. Nice. Now, you can hide this point, but you can't delete it. And if you want to put that cool little angle tick in there, remember, that's the green angle mark. Click on the vertex, 1, 2, counterclockwise, 3. That's what I was getting confused with. So now I can see that I've got that angle there. Well, let's make a similar. Let's do the same thing over here. I'm going to double click on the Q because these three angles all match. I'm going to select the point L. I better move this down because I know it's going off the page. I'm going to take this point L, transformers, and I'm going to dilate. This time I'm dilating, I want QN, the other side, to be 35. So I'm going to dilate 35 to 20. Perfect scale model. And while it's still highlighted, I'm going to go to transform, rotate by marked angle, swish. You know, I think I went off the page. Doggone it. No, it's right there. So I'm going to move this angle a little bit like that so I can find my point. I don't need this one, but I do need this one. LQN, LQ, this must be N, way up here. Nice. So I'm going to draw this other side, and you can see what's taking shape are two similar triangles. Now, I don't know, I personally don't like to draw the third side unless maybe I'm going to draw it dashed, something like that, because the third side is just a consequence of the two sides and the included angle. Let me put this green angle in here. And you see, I'm going to have two similar triangles that look kind of like this. Hey, that's all right. Like we did before, if you want to label the side there, maybe you're going to say that's 12. And how long is this one? Let's say 35. Now, in order for this to work, this ratio has to be true. Short size, 12 to 20, as 21 to 35. Let's write it down. 12 to 20 as 21 to 35. Nice. I'm going to make a copy of that, Command C, Command V, and I'm going to simplify and verify this is the same ratio. Let me see, I can divide out the 4s. You got 4s there? Yeah, I think we do. So we got 3, 5. What do we got here? 7s. 3, 5. Heavens to Murgatroyds, these ratios match. So it looks like I've got a scale, the wee one to the ground one, 3 to 5. This is an example of side angle side similarity. Remember, it does not matter what that angle is as long as it's congruent. Now, and you can play with the scale. This is actually a lot of fun. But let's get them in the right order. Okay, D, E, F. Where's the D? The D starts on the short side, so that looks like it's the L. E is this given angle. Well, that's the green angle here, so it looks like LQN. Make sure you get it the right way. LQN. Well, there you go. Done in under 15 minutes, so now you can, well, of course, studio version, it takes a little longer in the class, but you can save this thing and put it in the Dropbox and